Jesus Christ. Have I got some explaining to do? I really have. And he's scored. Connor Chaplin gets his first goal for the Wolfsburg. But out of the blue, we've had all the game, and now they're 1-1. To Lo Celso, to Chiesa, into the box for Insignia, and it's 3-0 now to Chelsea. The defence has been blooming awful today. I don't quite know what's going on. What was that from Joe Hart? It's 1-0 to Roma here at the Volkswagen Arena. And I don't quite know what was going on there with Joe Hart. And I just don't get what's going on. We just haven't got the form over here in Germany. To Poulsen, into the box for Dembele. And it's 5-3 to Roma. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Surely that never happened. Hello. I don't think anybody, including me, ever thought you would see this again. Me? Pompey? What's happened? Well, I'll explain that in a minute, but I hope you enjoyed the little introduction. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I know the one thing you'll want to see, and it's the one thing I haven't heard for a long time either, is that beautiful hymn that two men sung. I don't know the names. The two men sung, called the Portsmouth Hymn. Shall we hear 15 seconds of that? For Season 5, Episode 1 of Pompey. Roll the intro.
It goes Pompey, 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 you're the team. Pompey, 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 you're the cream. Pompey, you're the greatest, and we'll keep following you. We'll keep following Pompey, following the boys in blue.
Hello everyone, welcome to Episode 1 of Season 5, and the return, of course, of the Football Manager 2018 Portsmouth Cribhead. Now, I'm going to start with a few disclaimers. One, we have gone back in time to do this because I did have a save, which was before I went to Wolfsburg. If you've never watched this series before, ignore what I'm saying, but I will explain a little bit the nooks and crannies, if you like, of this series. But I did save this save before we went to Wolfsburg, and obviously I rejected to go to Wolfsburg in this save, and then we've gone back to Pompey. I just thought it's something I had to do. I really want to finish off the journey. I've had a long time off, and I've really been saying since I want to go back to Pompey. And I thought, you know what? If you guys don't like it, don't watch. But I feel like this is the only way to bring us back to Portsmouth. So we never left. As I said in the intro, that's what the intro was trying to convey. A bit of fun at the end of the day. But the intro was trying to convey that, you know, why is my manager gone that colour again? He does this about every 2 months. I don't know whether it goes to like a tanning parlour or what, but God knows. There we go, pale as usual now. But we've gone back to Portsmouth. Obviously we were there originally, and I'll have a look through what's happened and all that since. But I would just quickly like to thank Captain Goodspeed so much. We had a discussion on Wednesday night, Thursday night, and he just said, "Go for it, go back to Portsmouth," and that is probably the biggest motivation I've had to do that. So Joe, you know you are appreciated round here. But so we're back at Portsmouth, and I know I keep saying we're back at Portsmouth, but I can't quite get over it in my brain. We've gone back in time. So Wolfsburg never happened. That means we've still got Connor Chaplin. It still means we've got McAlinden. We have, I believe, the Championship's answer to the Fab Four. But we'll see that in a minute. But a bit of sad news to give you before we get into any of the games. Our captain has left, David Meyler, and a bit of sad news after that as well. Released players. We've got rid of David Meyler. This was basically all before I think it was the 4th of July that I saved the games. This all happened before we went to Wolfsburg. But he didn't want to be at the club anymore. Really sad, to be honest. He's been a really good servant, but he didn't want to be at the club. But I don't think he'll find anybody else, so that's his loss. Brett Pittman's gone after being at the club for a long time, since 2017 when we came in. He did decently last season, but unfortunately there's no room for him in the squad this year. Wiggins has also gone a good servant as well for a few years. Since our second season, he's done really well in the Championship, but unfortunately he's been replaced by the likes of James Husband and Luke Leahy at the left-back position, and just can't find a place into the squad, so it's best to let him go. A few of the youth players as well, but Ben Close is the other one who is there as well. He's been released and he's gone to Extra on a free in League 2, and really, he never really found his feet nor his form, so that's unfortunate. So let's have a look at who we bought. We'll walk through the squad in a minute for you guys who haven't watched it before. But we've bought in Jack Chambers from West Bromwich Albion for £56,000. He is a centre midfielder. Another head of youth development move, really, £56,000. He looks decent. Maybe a season out on loan, perhaps, because we've got a lot of central midfielders, but still a good signing. Josh Silva's also coming in for free as a player who can play everywhere, it seems. He can play centre-back, left-back, and actually left-back's where I wanted to sign him for. But he seems to be a central midfielder, so we'll go with the central midfielder role. Again, a role that's really highly populated, but he can play anywhere, so that's something that can really be used. He's not particularly brilliant everywhere, but, you know, he can still play everywhere, so that's a good ability to have. Of course, an Arsenal youngster, so good heritage, and he's played in the Championship for quite a few years, actually, now, and at Fleetwood, in not last season, but the season before, he got 5 goals, so not too bad at all in a 46 game season. He's got plenty of experience at the age of 22, so pretty good. Our most expensive signing was John Joe Kenny from Barnsley, of course, an Everton youth graduate, but yeah, we bought him for £775,000. He's a good player overall. He's got potential to improve still. He's only 24. He's a right back. He will be our leading right back, and somebody quite a good signing to be fair. Barnsley put him on a transfer list, and I thought, you know what, let's sign him, and he looks pretty good in terms of all his stats. I'm quite happy with that. We also signed James McArthur as really a direct replacement for David Meyler. Did I say that Nathan Thompson had left? Does anyone ever remember Nathan Thompson? Nathan Thompson, where is he? He's at Reading now, but he left us. He played for us for years, but he wants to leave the same as Meyler. So really, Kenny's the direct replacement for him, and McArthur's the same replacement for our good boy Meyler. He's going to really be playing as a backup player. I know it says key player there, but we're going to have to alter that at some point. But he's got brilliant natural fitness, plenty of Premier League and Championship experience. League 1 he actually played in last year, but he's got plenty of Championship and Premier League experience, which will come into handy massively to help us, hopefully, get a promotion push on the way. We're also supporting Ryan McGoffin as a right winger from Birmingham. You might recognise him as a Liverpool youngster. Apparently, he went to Oldham on a free. I thought he was still at Liverpool, admittedly. So he's at Oldham now. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's coming on. Oh, he went to Birmingham on a free. That makes sense. I've just completely lost my train of thought. But, right wing, he's come from a recently relegated Birmingham, which is a bit sort of bad, I suppose you could say. You know, they're a League 1 team now. But he's got the potential to be a decent player. 3 stars. And again, another squad player, really, for the squad. We'll look at that one in a minute. We've also bought in Ian Jackson, who was a head of youth development once again. We bought him in from Tottenham on a free, so again, he's going to be pretty good, I would imagine. We'll actually get some player treatment on for our new signing. No one there. Our new signing's going to choose the new signing, lovely. But he's got a 2-year contract, hopefully improved by the time he's 19, then maybe gets the first team picture a little bit. And then the final signing, he was on the transfer list for Malaga, and I thought, I've got to do this. It's Martin Skirtle, one of my favourite players of all time. Of course, played for Liverpool for a number of years, along with Daniel Agger in that centre-back partnership, and went to Fenerbahce a few years ago in the Turkish league. But he's played for Malaga. He's got plenty of experience. He's got a wealth of experience, and he's going to really be our second centre-back, alongside Jack Watmore, I can imagine, with the youngsters sort of helping us out. But as you can see, he's a current international with plenty of that glorious, glorious experience stuff. So, Martin Skirtle playing for Portsmouth. I bet that's something you never, ever heard before. Right, so squad-wise, I guess, well, we'll show you when we get in game, but notable players that are in the squad if you've never seen before. Connor Chaplin has had a fantastic journey with us. I'd love to see him get into the Premier League. He played for Portsmouth in League 2, League 1 and the Championship, and he's been tremendous. And we've also got Liam McAlinden, who's been a little bit the underdog, and he has been battering goals in since he joined the club from Exeter in 2018. Also got Chris Long up front as well, who is kind of the Mane figure if we're going to go for the Fab Four. He scored a few goals last year, but didn't really score as many. I feel like McAlinden is the ever-reliable Firmino, and I feel like Chaplin is Salah because he just bangs them all in and doesn't miss any opportunities. But our defence is also quite poor, so we've got quite the Liverpool thing, but hopefully Martin Skirtle will shore out that defence a little bit. Now, the first 2 games that are going to be in the episode today, we're going to play against Sheffield Wednesday away and Nottingham Forest at home. But this could all end very, very quickly. I bet you guys forgot this, didn't you? We have to... Oh, where's that? There we go. Michael Essner, the chairman, has said we've got to reach 11 points in 5 games in order to keep our job. I don't understand why, because we had the opportunity... Well, we had the goals finish in the top half last season. Finished 7th, 2 goals in terms of goal difference behind the playoffs, and apparently they were upset with that. So, 11 points from 5 games can be really tough. That means we can't really lose a game because then we've got to win all the other 4. But it's got a really challenging start these first 5 games. Sheffield Wednesday away, Forest at home, Huddersfield away from home, Middlesbrough at home, and then Plymouth away from home. Just a few notable things, though, I'm trying to think now. Is it Eisner his name? There we go. Portsmouth chairman looking to step aside, but we're going to have a sugar daddy or anyone like that coming in. It's just another member of the board might take his place. That might shore up a bit of the job security worries. And also, an interesting thing I saw before the start of the season, Liam McAlinden is top favourite. Well, obviously he's going to be favourite. He's favourite to get top goal scorer, not Connor Chaplin. That's a bit of pressure on him, but hopefully he can deliver the goods. In pre-season, I did actually play a few of the friendlies. We did beat Granada 1-0 with a McAlinden banger. Caborda as well, Barrow and Real Betis, apart from losing to Tranmere, which we'll gloss over. But to be fair, look at that squad. I don't quite know what was going on that day. Why it was all the youngsters playing. But ignore Jerome Sinclair. We brought him in on trial, but he wasn't quite good enough. But let's get into that first game, shall we? Against Sheffield Wednesday, away from home. Yet again, another game away from home at the start of the season. So I think we're going to go for Gazaniga in goal. I think Ryan Allsop's injured, so we're going to have to go for him in goal. I haven't had a look at this squad at all in terms of who to pick, so you can see why I'm massively prepared there. But Jack Collins can go on the bench in terms of a goalkeeper. I think, though, whoopsie daisy, I think I'm happy with that squad. There's no one I've really bought in that needs to go in there. Perhaps, do we with Skirtley's debut? No, we don't. He's got very high injury risk, so we're going to leave him a little bit. Saying that, quite a few of the players have got very high injury risk, so I don't quite know what's gone on there, but they've all got quite good fitness, which is a positive. Conor Masterson will pop him on the bench. We will pick Colkett over... I don't know. We'll leave that how it is. It's very competitive in this squad, which is good. It's a quality I like. Ryan McGoughlin on the bench as well. And I think... Well, let's just take away the under-23s. I think that looks good. Actually, John Joe Kenny in place of Donald Love. And Donald Love can go on the bench in place of Adam May today. So, our squad is for this first game of the season, whilst I just make sure this is all sorted. I think that's okay. And we'll put Chris Long on the bench instead of McGoughlin. So, our team for today's match. We've got Gazaniga in goal, Kenny, Burgess, Watmore and Obita at the back. We have Rossiter and Shenton in the midfield, with Naismith, Chaplin and Jack Harper in the attacking midfield, with Liam McAlinden, the mighty Liam McAlinden, starting up front. This is going to be mega. It could also be over very quickly, as I said before, but hopefully it won't. I feel like if we have a good start to the season, it's all momentum, and really, although we've got goals of promotion this year, sure, it's all about consolidating. It's all about keeping our job first. That's the first thing we need to do. But Sheffield Wednesday have got a very strong squad. They've got Daniel Sturridge, they've got Robert Snodgrass, Cameron Brannigan, Axel Tuanzebe. Is that Jake Cooper? Jake Cooper, yeah, played for Reading and Millwall at points. And a few more players. Tishabola from... did he play for... No, it was Reading. Reading and the Villa. Right, okay, fair enough. But as you can see, our squad's looking all good. And we are pretty much ready to go for the first game of the 2021-22 season, I think it is. And we just said to the players, come on lads, show us what you can do. And am I excited to start this again? Are we ready? It's been a long time. It's been about 2.5 months. Here we go. We've kicked off then for the start of Season 5. And the 5th season, not the 5th full season, the 4th full season of our Football Manager 2018 journey with the Pompey. Of course, we've got to win today, so it's pretty integral that we do that. But Sheffield Wednesday dominating play at the moment in terms of shots, but actually we've had the most possession, which is really good. John Joe Kenny passes to Cal Naismith. We found that out in the last season. Rossiter. McAlinden. Can we get an early goal? Rossiter. Shenton. Good ball to Naismith. Naismith into the box, and Walsmith punts it out, but Rossiter back to Jack Harper. Harper to Chaplin. Connor Chaplin, that's the one! Connor Chaplin, they're all singing Pompey, Pompey, Pompey. Pompey, you're the team. And Connor Chaplin gets our campaign underway with a fantastic goal off a really fantastic team move, think for you have to say. There's about 6-7 players involved there. Jack Harper getting the assist, and that's a bang from Connor Chaplin. No one is going to save that. That's the only issue really with Connor Chaplin. He might get snatched away by a Premier League club, but that's an issue we can deal with later. No offers for him though yet. Oh, but Obita's giving it away to Daniel Sturridge, and Daniel Sturridge has scored straight away. And we're going to have to tell the players to concentrate. That was not good enough, and that potentially could cost us the game. You never know. But a really good start. Daniel Sturridge has got the goal. Hopefully, though, telling the players to concentrate will calm them down just a tad. And here we go for the rest of the game. Just a bit of a quick one. I don't know whether you guys want me to turn off replays, because I appreciate they're quite laggy. If you guys find them bearable, I suppose you could say, then I'm more than happy to keep them on. But if you guys don't want to see them, then I'm more than happy to turn them off as well. Sturridge on the ball then for Sheffield Wednesday. What more good tackle? Joao on the ball for them, and that's a bad shot from Sheffield Wednesday. McAlinden's got a bit of a bruised shin, but he should be okay. Not really been in the game so far, but you can't quite expect it too early. Kenny seems to be playing well. Chaplin, lose the ball, but got it back. Rossiter to Naismith on the wing. Oh, it's out. Twanzabe's got it now. Sturridge has now got it. Come on, we need to block. Oh, no. Joao on the ball. Joao runs through the defence, but Gazaniga saves it. A good chance because begging now we go for Sheffield Wednesday. But this is quite a good game so far. It seems like two good promotion candidates. We're actually predicted to get 17th this season, which is absolutely crazy. The media always seem to downplay our chances, but in the Championship, it can be absolutely anyone. We've got the most possession, so I think really we should go attacking rather than counter, because it seems very odd why we're struggling. But I think, yeah, we're gonna retain possession, because it seems to be a good possession play we're playing. But Cal Naismith with a free kick into the box. Hunt gets it out. Now it's a counter-attack for Robert Snodgrass. Snodgrass to Brannigan to Snodgrass. Snodgrass to Brannigan. Surely not. Puts it into the box for Joao, and Gazaniga saves it. It's been quite good, actually, Gazaniga, this game. He couldn't really do anything to stop that goal going in for Daniel Sturridge. We'll actually just make sure the players stay on the feet so we don't concede too many fouls. But this is going well so far. We're 40 minutes in, and hopefully, after a bit of a G up at the break for the likes of Jordan Obita, hopefully we should be able to get on the lead of the game in that second half. Just an apology, by the way, that we're not going to be continuing the West Brom series. Basically, FM Touch doesn't work for me. If you have a look on the FM forums, it'll say, probably my post will be on there saying, why can't I get an FM Touch? When I load it, it just won't let me play it. So that's a real shame. We're going to bring Obita off, though, for James Husband. Feels like he's been a bit, narked by that, I suppose. Not narked, but a bit worried and panicked by that. So we're going to bring James Husband on instead. But yeah, FM Touch doesn't work. So this will be on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as a series at 6 PM. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. We're finally getting to a bit of a spring now with the Football Manager 18 stuff. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's going to be something that probably could last potentially up to another 4 or 5 seasons. That's really exciting to see. But they are having a lot of shots here, but they're just completely missing all of them. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Naismith, McAlinden to Rossiter. Rossiter to Harper. He's in the box. Square it. He should have squared it, Jack Harper. He went for the shot. He was greedy. He should have squared it. There was McAlinden and Chaplin, both pretty much with an open goal. Rossiter in the box. Cooper gets it out for now. Ollie Shenton. Oh, and that is the end of the highlight. 50 minutes in. And it's a bizarre game because if you look at the stats, you'll think, oh my God, they're dominating. But they're not. They aren't dominating at all. We've had the most possession. Doverdan into the box for Hart. Hutchinson. And it's a goal for Sheffield Wednesday. James Husband puts it into the back of the net. And I think it's just a jinx of the left back today. And we have conceded an own goal. I don't think we deserve this. I think we've been the better team, to be honest here. I know they've had a lot of shots. But it's worrying, I suppose, in some ways. But with 65 minutes in, McAlinden has done absolutely nothing today. So we're going to bring Chris Long on for him. See what he can do as an advance forward. Put those on all on attack. Put you on automatic and you on automatic. We need to get a draw out of this. So remember, if we lose this and then we lose the next game, we are sacked, which won't be the best start to our return to Portsmouth. 15 minutes left here then at Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, come on. We need to get a point out of this. We don't want to lose, surely. Right, we're going to have to just go for it now. Route 1 football, pump it into the box, prevent short distribution. We are just going to have to go for it now. Worried, though. Very worried. Worrying signs. Yeah, we'll bring Colkett on for Shenton. Let's see how that goes. I'm just going to have to tell the players to push forward, because I don't want to go into the next 4 games knowing we have to win each one. That's not a nice pressure at all to have. Come on. 2 minutes left. We're not going to do it, are we? It doesn't look like we're going to do it. Daniel Sturridge Hunt's playing the long pass. And what ball's winning everything in the air? Well, that's brilliant, but we can't score any goals. Here we go. A minute left. Husband. Oh, they're going to score now, aren't they? Just to take the mick. Daniel Sturridge to Doverdan. Doverdan to Hutchinson. To Brannigan. Brannigan into the box for Doverdan. 16's got it out. Kenny. Right, Naismith. Bang it up, son. Long. Oh, he's lost it. What more? Good ball up to Harper. Harper. Oh, stupid idiot, Harper. Keep the ball. Sturridge, Doverdan to goal. This is, I can feel it. Doverdan into the box for Marshall to Brannigan. Gazaniga saves it. But that's not going to mean anything because we are going to end the day with 0 points. That's not good at all. Harper. We can't keep the ball. That's our problem here. What more? It's Chaplin to Colkett. No, it's not going to be enough, unfortunately, though. 10 seconds left here at Sheffield Wednesday Stadium. And unfortunately, we've left ourselves in quite the precarious position now. We've got to win all of our 4 games. I've just had a check of the fixtures actually, and that's where we're going to leave it, I think, for today. We've already had 20 minutes on this episode, so I don't want to make it too long. But in the next episode, we're going to gloss over the first round of the Carabao Cup. That's not important at the moment. So on Wednesday's episode, we'll play against Forest and Huddersfield, and then we'll reveal our fate on Friday against Middlesbrough and Plymouth. So if you guys have enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like on that video. I think it's brilliant that Pompey's back myself. If you guys think that too, as I said, leave a like. Leave some comments as well of appreciation or whatever the hell you want to comment, but as long as it's not inappropriate. And also subscribe for new videos every single day on the TOJ channel. Also hit the notifications button to make sure you get notifications whenever my videos come out so you can watch them straight away. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next episode. Apart from that, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.